feel like I'm unwinding a story that isn't being told. So I asked everyone I knew, are you using Ozempic for anything other than appetite suppression or weight loss or diabetes? And they all said no. So I started myself at a tiny little dose, and my first impact within days was brain clarity. Anxiety immediately dropped, which I didn't even realize I had. A calmness took over me, which was so amazing. And within 2 weeks, my pain was down significantly. What I noticed was everything was starting to move and pop again. I was getting mobility back. And by week 2, I wanted to move again. So this version of me that just wanted to like go do my workout, go do my work, and then lay down on my back, I wasn't doing that anymore. And I found myself dancing and hula hooping around the house again. And I found myself just being much more active. I also noticed a little bit of weight loss. So I quickly started putting people on it. Nobody was on it for weight loss. Everyone had a little bit of weight, fell right off, and very similar responses. It shifts your gut microbiome to a more favorable microbiome if you do it right. Everybody just had these profound impacts. My daughter's skin, cystic acne. I remember seeing her after 3 weeks on it. And I was like, your skin is porcelain. What happened? My husband didn't want to drink anymore. The guy is a known alcoholic. His blood pressure regulated out. All of these little things. These peptides are healing. They are anti-inflammatory and they are regenerative.
Now, I know a lot of people are probably going, hey, this is a little bit hyperbolic. This is exaggerated. These are just anecdotes, skin clearing up, joint pain going away, people aren't drinking alcohol. However, I'll say, I see the same thing in my patients. So what I would say is, look, it looks like there might be a benefit for a lot of different things. We do have biological plausibility and mechanistic data to show improved inflammatory disorders. I have patients with psoriatic arthritis who didn't get improvement on their biologic, and then all of a sudden they started tirzepatide or Zepbound, and all of a sudden that's the thing that improved their joint pain. I have patients that don't drink any alcohol anymore, and we do have some randomized controlled trial data showing improvement in that, and I have published some retrospective data in that as well. So what I would say is this: I'm cautiously optimistic. I think these things are going to be approved in the future for all sorts of disease states, and I think that at least if you have obesity and some of these other issues, you could see some improvement. Have you seen any improvement using one of these GLP-1 medicines in any of these areas? Let me know in the comments.